Hey everybody, Thacia here with Legacy of Light in conjunction with One Love Wellness Center here in Menasha, Wisconsin. Coming to you for, I believe, day 40 of my 365 days from my heart to yours. And today I wanted to share a passage from a book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. And every day he just has a little chapter, and when reading it today, it really struck me as beautiful. So I thought I would share this with you all today. So it's for December 6th, and the color of truth. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or touched, but are felt in the heart. And that is Helen Keller. There is an ancient Chinese art of painting on porcelain. It requires more than skill and precision, a deep trust and patience in the process. It involves painting thin layers of pigment, one at a time, on the porcelain, letting each dry and soak into the porcelain itself. But even when dry, the pigment doesn't yet reveal its color. You never know what the color will be until the porcelain is fired in the kiln. That is, until the pigment is burned into the porcelain itself. This is remarkably like life, like the life of questions that come from living. We use the brush of our feelings to paint our questions into our heart, but only after the fire of experience, only after our felt questions are burned by experience into our heart, only then do we see the color of truth emerge. So there are no answer to the deeper questions of living, only the emerging colors of truth, which we must find and trust and have patience to live into. And this just struck me so profoundly today at how beautiful that is, and how true that is. That only with life's experience can we get the answers that we're seeking, the answers from our heart to the questions that we are continually asking. And to realize our purpose and to realize our dream. And it's only through experiences. So everything that occurs in our life, everything that happens, brings us this beautiful color of truth. And so we can look at these painful experiences and turn them into beautiful expressions of truth. The truth that we were seeking, the love that we were seeking, comes from these experiences. And we can't know the answers until we have the experiences, till we go through everything that we go through in life. And everything is this continual journey to remember who we are, to remember our magnificence, to remember that we are eternally adored and loved, and to remember that is why we came here, to go through these experiences and to live this life and to find the answers to these questions. And that the beauty of life isn't in these desires of our mind, these desires that we think will bring us happiness, the desire to avoid pain at all costs. Pain reminds you of your beauty. It reminds you of your strength and what you have to give to the world. So that if there's only one other person you can help with that, I think that's worth it. It's never just one other person, though. But you are changing the course of your DNA when you decide to have a different perception of this pain. You're changing the course of DNA for your lineage. And that is beautiful, because you're deciding not to have this perception that this, somebody else can cause you pain. You are deciding to see the color, the truth in the color, the beauty of that color that has brought you to a higher place, where you no longer have to live in this vibration of feeling like things that are painful are harming you. Because they're really just bringing you to a place of remembrance of how beautiful that you are, how magnificent that you are. And when we allow this life to bring us through these situations, there is always another side. There is the other side of the situation. If we allow it, if we come to trust in the divine that's within us, that brings us guidance in everything that we do. The universe doesn't want you to live in pain and suffer. We came here to remember our beauty, to remember our magnificence, to remember our love, and the pureness of all of that. And, as Mark points out, that the answers only come from experience and living life. And, I believe in not avoiding pain, and to look at the situation, and instead of, the why is it doing this to me, what can I learn from this? Where is, my team, where's my universe trying to take me? What does it want me to know? What can I choose in this situation? How do I choose how to react? And to remember that everything in my world, in my existence, I have given permission to be here. Every single thing. Because we want to grow. We want to become who we are. We want to remember the I am that is within all of us. It's never gone. It's just we've covered it up with so many things that we think are the truth. That is not. Because the truth can never be told. It has to be learned. And, to go add on to this, it has to be learned by experience.